I had so many plans of all these videos I was gonna do while I was pregnant, and then now I'm 33 weeks pregnant and I've only done like one or two. So what I'm gonna do in this video is do a super quick like second trimester recap and then tell you about 33 weeks pregnant. And then hopefully I'm gonna try and do like every week until the baby is born and just do like quick little updates on how things are going, how I'm feeling, etc. Blah, 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 blah. So while I do that, I am gonna get ready, so don't mind me. So basically what I've realized being pregnant the second time around is that it is very tiring, not only being pregnant, but being pregnant, working full time, and having a toddler. So, like I said, all those plans I had before kind of went out the window, which is totally fine, no big deal. But as I said, I wanted to do a second trimester recap, and what I realized was that like there's not that much to tell about the second trimester. I was very lucky to have a very easy second trimester. Kind of felt like I wasn't pregnant. I just went about my everyday life and it was totally fine. In the second trimester, I had a few appointments. Like it still never feels like enough appointments for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or why I feel like that, but anyway, I had a couple of ultrasounds, a couple of midwife checkups. I also saw a specialist to talk about getting a C-section this time around. We did that. We also found out the gender of our baby, and I was gonna do a gender reveal video, and I might still do it, but realistically, like it's gonna be late and gonna be out of order, but we have revealed the gender of the baby, which is on Instagram. You can check it out at newmama_Meg. But because I know I'm gonna slip up in the video anyway, we're really excited that we're having a baby girl. Can't believe it. I still don't believe it, and I don't think I'll believe it until she's actually here. Just seems very surreal. I've always wanted to have a little girl, so I'm so excited that Finn's gonna have a sister and he's gonna be my brother. So it's very, very cool. But yeah, I will post the gender reveal story sometime, and in that I talk about how when I went for the first anatomy scan, the ultrasound tech was like, okay, I can tell you the gender, but like I'm not like super sure. And I was like, okay, how sure are you? And she basically said she was 50% sure. And I was like, girl, I'm 50% sure it's a boy or girl. Like, what do you mean? Hello, this is not helpful. So anyway, we ended up going for another scan, and I had to pay for it. And it was at one of the 3D ultrasound places. So anyway, went and did that. And they also said it was a girl, but then this lady still seemed hesitant, so I was very confused. But anyway, I just need to trust people in the work that they do and go with that. So we are planning for having a girl. So beyond that, second trimester was pretty uneventful, which I'm grateful for. Like that's a good thing. So yeah, just appointments, back to the office, which I can't even remember when we went back, but I went back to the office for a while, which was not a problem in second trimester. Definitely hard to like figure out what to wear to work because I haven't bought too many maternity clothes that are like work appropriate. One, because they're expensive, and two, just because I know I'm not going to need them for that long. So I am making what I have work, basically. And that's basically it for second trimester. Like there's not much to tell about it, which I am okay with. So now I'll jump into how I'm feeling at 33 weeks. And then yeah, next week, as I said, I'll try and do a weekly update until the baby is born. And I'll post them within like the same week. So that's the plan. Let's see how that goes. But anyway, I'm 33 weeks and like 4 days today, I think. 4-ish days. I feel pretty good. At the end of the day, I'm like exhausted. Last night I got home from work, and by the time we put Finn to bed, I went to bed. Like I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. I was in bed. I was watching TV, but like, you know, I was awake. But I think I fell asleep around like 9, and I am just tired. And I think being in the car, because my commute to work is about an hour and a bit, So being in the car and being like crunched up from sitting there and then sitting at my desk, it just makes me really uncomfortable. So I get this rib pain, which I've had, you know, before. I had it in the last pregnancy too. It's not super fun, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. And I just realized I forgot to put like my other stuff on. Should I put it over top? Sure, why not? Just do it backwards today. So I'm in the office 2 days a week, and then the other days I work from my parents' house, which I've already told you before, and that is just easier because I don't have to do the big commute. I don't have to get like fully ready, which, you know, I have to get up earlier and all that stuff. But yeah, so the rib pain is very frustrating because it's right, I don't know if you can see, it's like right there, right where the bump kind of starts, and I can't do anything about it because I don't want to use a heating pad because, I mean, I think you're allowed to, but because it's on the front, I get a bit nervous. So I thought about putting it on my back, which also hurts. So I might try that next time it happens and see if that helps. But yeah, it's just really uncomfortable. So lying down seems to help, which is why like last night I just came home and just went to bed, just to kind of stretch it out a little bit. I also started using the like pregnancy pillow in the last couple weeks. I hadn't been using it because the dog sleeps in our bed and there's just not enough room. Like I've been wanting a king bed for so long, but I can't find a headboard that I like, and I'm very picky about it, obviously. So we haven't gotten one yet, and I don't know when we will, but that would have been helpful for this pregnancy. Anyways, I started using the pregnancy pillow and it's been so much better, just so much more comfortable, like having something to kind of balance me out. So I love that. And also, don't judge the way I do my makeup. My sister always cringes when she sees how I do my makeup, but this is what works for me and I just go with it. Sleeping has been definitely harder. Last night, I think I got up, honestly, probably 5 or 6 times before 1 a.m. and I was like, what is happening? Because I stopped drinking water at like 8 o'clock when I went to bed. But I'm just so thirsty throughout the day. So I just drink. I got one of those like giant, like the Canadian version of the Stanley Cup because we don't have the Stanley Cups here, which is super annoying. So I got the Canadian version, which I think is Reduce brand. So it's like legit the exact same thing. So anyway, my sister bought it for me, which bless her heart, love it so much. So I just use that and fill it up with ice, fill it up with water, and it's like the best. For some reason, water tastes so much better when you're pregnant. I don't know what it is, but I just am obsessed. So yeah, I use that, drink probably enough water. Like you're supposed to drink so much water when you're pregnant, so that's what I'm doing. But the downside of it is that I'm peeing like all night long. So my sleep is like super interrupted, it's just not good. But it's all part of it. I remember having this happening last time and it was good prep for when the baby came, because when the baby comes, you don't sleep that much either, or you don't sleep for more than like 2.5 hours at a time. So other than that, my bump is really bumping, like growing really well. I feel like it really got pretty big in the last few weeks. So far in the pregnancy, I've only gained about 12 to 14 pounds depending on the day, which is wild because I feel like I've been eating like absolute garbage. This pregnancy, I've definitely been not as conscious about what I'm eating. I just kind of am like eating what I want, which I feel like in your pregnancy, as long as you're being like, you know, relatively smart about it, is fine. But I could have definitely eaten more vegetables, you know, drink a little less pop, things like that. Because, yeah, like we don't drink pop regularly. Like we always have it in the house, but I don't really drink it that much. But for some reason, I just love having sugary drinks when I'm pregnant. So I'm having more pop than I normally do. But you know what? It's fine. I also have a ton of water. So you win some, you lose some. And that is kind of where I'm at 33 weeks. I don't know what else to share. I still, like this whole pregnancy, I haven't been really into eating dinner. I do every night because Dan makes it and need to eat dinner, but I don't know, I just never really wanted, I'm never like super hungry for dinner, but I don't know what that is about, and hopefully that'll go away once the baby's born because I normally love dinner. So yeah, otherwise love breakfast. It's great, love eating breakfast. I can eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but Aside from that, I'm still drinking coffee, probably too much. But again, I have a toddler and I work full time, and sometimes I have to drive to the office. So yeah, I'm not drinking excessive amounts, but probably more than my last pregnancy, where I was like very conscious about having like one a day and then having a decaf or something in the afternoon. Now I'll just like have 2 caffeinated coffees and whatever. It's not the end of the world. Oops, forgot eyeshadow. And by eyeshadow, I mean like my bronzer palette that I just mix all the colors together because I don't know how to do this. This weekend, my mom and my sister are throwing me a baby shower and I'm so excited. Originally, I was not supposed to know about it. It was a surprise, and then my mom slipped up and they had decided they were going to tell me anyway, which I'm thankful for because it is very hard to find a dress that would fit. And especially since we actually have no maternity stores anymore in the store. So we have to order everything, try it on, send it back, but it doesn't work. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. Of course, I ended up getting a dress from Shein, which I'll show you, I don't know, maybe next week, in next week's video. I'll make sure to take a video on the weekend when I'm wearing it. But anyway, I'm so excited. I didn't get to have a baby shower last time. I did have a virtual one, but they decided to throw me an in-person one. So I'm so excited about that. It's gonna be very special, and Finn's gonna come and he's gonna meet all of his second aunts, great aunts? I don't know, whatever the right term is, and some of his cousins and people he hasn't had a chance to meet yet because of COVID. So aside from the baby shower being super special, I just think that part's gonna be so special, and I'm just so excited about it. I'll make sure to update you about that next week and let you know how it went. And then, yeah, there's so many things I have to do in the next few weeks because before you know it, she'll be here. And yeah, I'm gonna do a hospital bag video because I really need to pack my hospital bag. If there's anything that you think of and you have questions about, want to know more about, maybe it's about having a second baby, what's second pregnancy like versus first, anything you have questions about, just let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to check them out. And I will do my best to make a video about them and share my answers. So thank you for watching. Check back next week and I will post a 34-week update. Don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along on this journey with me. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.